my flag upon display.
We came to work and to live, and we got a lot in common.
I started writing in the Heights when I was 19 years old. I was a sophomore at Wesleyan University in Connecticut. I grew up here in northern Manhattan, and I was homesick. And I was living with other Latino kids who had a similar upbringing to me, in that their parents were born in other countries, in Puerto Rico or the Dominican Republic, and they grew up here, and they sort of felt that tug of war of speaking English at school and speaking Spanish at home and figuring out where they fit in the margins. And I think that experience of living there my sophomore year sort of gave me permission tacitly to start writing this show with Latin music, which I'd never written before, but I'd grown up with, and hip-hop music, which I'd never seriously written before, but had grown up with.
Everybody's got a job, everybody's got a dream. They gossip as I sip my coffee, you smirk. The first stop is people hop to work. Bust it, I'm like $1, $2, $1.50, $1.69. I got it. You want a box of condoms? What kind? That's 2 quarters, 2-quarter waters. The New York Times, you need a bag for that. The taxes got it. Once you get some practice at it, you do rapid mathematics automatically. Selling maxi pads, fuzzy dice for taxi cabs. Practically everybody's stressed, yes, but they press through the mess, bounce checks, and wonder what's next.
In the Heights, I find my coffee.
This is a neighborhood in New York where everyone's from everywhere, every Latin American country you can think of. And when our parents are from somewhere else, what do we carry with us? What do we pass on to the next generation? What do we find are our non-negotiables? What's important to us? And on that level, I think it's really, it's striking a universal chord. I get letters from Japan, I get letters from all over the country, I get letters from Malaysia, people who have seen the show in New York and say, this is about my parents, that's my grandmother up on that stage. And I think the show is going to play incredibly well in San Francisco and California in general. One, because, you know, California is the most cultural state in the Union, probably even more so than New York in terms of the Latino influence. You know, I think what this show does is it's a gentle reminder that Latinos are the latest chapter in the American story. You know, everyone here is an immigrant, and we all had that parent or that grandparent that worked that terrible job so that their kid could do better. You know, we are janitors, and we are waiters so that our kids can be doctors and lawyers, and I think that has enormous universal resonance.
You see the late nights, you taste beans and rice, the syrup is shaved ice. I ain't gonna say it twice, so turn on the stage lights. We're taking a flight to a couple of days in the life for what it's like
In Washington Heights.